Hello and welcome to webmastercampus.com. In this tutorial, we are going to learn JavaScript randomly generate HTML hex color codes. Let's get started. So I am inside the index.html. Gonna write HTML5. Let's write down an h1 that will display our topic. Okay, and here I am going to create a div. That ID is code panel. Okay, and let's create a button that will add the message generate random color, and let's write down a script tag. In this script tag we will apply the functionality. Let's open it with live server. Okay, I am going to create a function and I'm going to get random color is the name of the function, and this function will be called to display the color. First functionality is I'm going to create let random color, and the color will be a hexadecimal code. For that purposes I'm going to use hash symbol over here, and that let's concatenate it with math.random, which generates a random number. What we can do once a number will be generated, let's directly assign this number get element to code panel. For that purposes I'm to get the code panel ID. Let's assign a code panel like this over here. So this will return the code panel ID, and I'm going to say code panel dot inner HTML will just display the random color that we are generating. Okay, it's gonna work when we call this a random color method. Okay, let's call this directly over here. So it's a generating a number. Now let's define the style. Just beautify this code, the code panel we have, and it's an ID. So going to give code panel with hash like this. Let's define a width 200 pixel, and let's define a height 200 pixel. And let's also give it a border 1 pixel solid. Here we go with the code. Okay, so we have generated a number which is not the hexadecimal code so far now. Okay, so to achieve the requirement, because this is number with the decimal, we don't need a number with the decimal. So for that purpose I'm going to add math.floor, and let's add this math.random inside of it. So you can see it will generate the random color when we will refresh it. Okay, so math.floor, a color will be generated. Let's multiply this with 16777,215, so it will generate a color combination from the 16 million color combination that we have. And let's define this toString, and inside the toString define 16. This will generate the hexadecimal code. Okay, the random number. Then we are converting by this into a hexadecimal number. Okay, by providing 16. So we got the number. Now let's do some modification. Like when I will click on this generate button, it will show the color and the color code as well. Okay, to achieve this I am going to, let's get this button. Let's assign an ID of this button. That's gonna helpful. Let's call the number generate. Call this let button. I'm going to get this document.get element by ID, and within that I'm defining the generate number generate, and let's call this button dot add event listener. I'm going to say when this button will be clicked, then just call this get random color. Okay, so here we go. So when I will click on this, you can see the numbers are changing because upon click it's calling get number. Get number have the functionality. Now also let's do one more thing. Code panel dot style background color, and in this one I'm going to use random color that we are generating. Okay, so you can see when the number will be generated, it is gonna display the color. So how easy it is to randomly generate HTML hex color codes using JavaScript.
Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe my channel.